All right, so one of the biggest problems that Derek said that he had with his short game, putting in particular, was alignment. He kind of struggled with getting his left eye over the ball and getting the ball forward in his stance. So a good teaching aid that I have that I would recommend to you would be a putting mirror. I have a putting mirror here. And what this is going to do is it's really going to give you some self-feedback of where your eyes are in relation to the ball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set the putting mirror up for you, and then we'll have you hit a few putts and we can see if you can feel the difference. Alright, that was fairly straight. I'll go ahead and set you up. Now what you want to see in your setup here is it gives you direct feedback of face angle, and then I really want your eyes to fall somewhere in between this black line and this red line. You really don't want it outside of that red line. So let's go ahead and see. Setup looks great. How does that feel?
I definitely feel more over it.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Well, let's get you to go ahead and roll a few putts. So how did that feel? Does it feel like more of a consistent?
Feels a little more
roll
solid. Feels solid. Yeah, that's what it feels.
Okay, good. That's what we wanted to have. So let's see. Roll a couple more for me. Nice putt. So this is a good training aid to kind of have in the bag if you ever kind of feel like you're getting a little inconsistent on the putting green and stuff like that. This is something great, instant feedback, and it'll really help your short game. I really like that. So. All right, Derek. So for this shot here, we're probably about 10, 20 foot off the green, but we got plenty of green to work with. And the trick here is you really want to keep a low shot and just kind of let it feed back to the hole. We'll go to the second hole over there. So I'm gonna go ahead, just watch you hit, one or two shots, and then we'll go from there. Good shot. Another good one. Not bad. Oh, almost good. All right, so a big thing here with this shot, and really just kind of your standard chip shots around the green, is you see a lot of amateurs, they want to break down their wrist and kind of flip at it, and that builds some inconsistency. And you can get some inconsistent contact, some thin shots, some fat shots. So a quick simple, it'll give you immediate feedback, but a good teaching aid that I like to use is I just take a simple alignment rod or a road reflector or something, and I want you to go ahead and set up to the ball for me and grip the club. But what I want you to do is I just want to slide this right here along the grip. Okay. And you're gonna feel that shaft. You're gonna feel the alignment stick stay right here on your side. Okay. So I want you to hit that, and I want you to feel it staying right there on the side of your body. You don't want this will keep you from breaking down your wrist and build a little consistency. So let's see a shot there. That's okay. It's a new feel. Okay, not bad. Let's see one more. That one was a lot better. The contact was a lot better.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's kind of a different feel, and it's something, it's going to take a little while to to make it feel comfortable. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. So if you have alignment sticks in your bag, this is a good drill or a good teaching aid to use to give you immediate feedback around the green. So good job. All right, Derek. So in the lesson opening, You kind of mentioned how you thought, consistency of contact was probably an area that you could improve in. So I'm gonna show you a quick. It's a real simple, kind of really cheap, like teaching aid, I guess you could say, a way to kind of improve your contact. So what I have here is I have just a simple alignment rod, and I mean you can use another club.
Okay.
But basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line in the sand.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a good imprint so that you can see that line.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set up, 3 or 4 balls. I'm gonna set them up about 2 inches in front of that line. And the goal here is I want you to hit each one of these shots at a time, but I want you focusing on the line that I just drew in the sand. So I want you to focus on contact at the line,
Okay.
and then let the sand really help the ball out of the bunker.
Okay.
So let's see a couple of those shots. Shot. Well done. Let's see 2 more. So that's a real good, kind of simple and inexpensive way of giving you immediate feedback in your practice sessions.
Yeah.
And it'll really help you out with your contact and kind of building some consistency by focusing on that line instead of focusing on that ball. Let the club bottom out behind the ball and let the sand really lift the ball.
Sand do the work.
Back on the green. So real good, Derek. Good job. All right, Derek. So when we talk about, we kind of talked about it a little bit in previous lessons, but being able to work around the golf course and hit different kind of shots is really important, and especially for an advanced player to be able to do it on command. It can really help lower scores. So I have a good quick training aid. Real simple, real cheap. Just a standard alignment stick. You can use also a road reflector is perfectly fine. But basically, what I like to do with this drill is I like to go out probably about 10, 20 yards and set the alignment stick in line with a target.
Okay.
And then basically what I want you to do is I want you to work back and forth, hitting 5 draw shots at a time, and you want to start it right of the stick and have it draw back towards your target line and land as close to your target line, your start line as possible.
Okay.
Same thing for the cut. You're going to start it out left and cut it back to your target line.
Okay.
So I'll go set this up, and then we'll watch you hit a couple shots.
Okay.
So. And we'll go right at the tree.
Okay.
All right, Derek. So we got you set up. We're going at the tree down the range. So start this one outright, and I want to see you draw it back. Draw it back to your start line. Good. All right. Now do the exact same thing, but I want you to start it out left and cut it back to your start line.
All right.
So. That's all right. Kind of started it right on the start line and cutting right. But overall, that's a really good training aid that you can use. It's real simple. and it'll give you immediate feedback for your range session.
Yeah.
So I hope you could use that and real good with that. Thank you. All right, Derek. So going forward, throughout this lesson, you know, we've talked about a bunch of different factors, some course management, some troubleshot stuff. I gave you the practice recommendation of breaking the course down into 3 holes at a time and recording just 3-hole scores. But what I got for you here is this is a really good drill to use in practice rounds, and it'll really test your ability, you know, especially with your course management, but especially with your troubleshot shots.
Okay.
And also kind of put a little pressure on yourself, you know, which will simulate, you know, your tournament pressure. So basically, what this is it's a worst ball drill.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you hit 2 balls off the tee. So you can hit your first ball, go through your routine again, hit your second ball. Out of those 2, you're gonna play the worst ball.
Okay.
And then from there, you're just gonna play 1 ball. And basically what this is gonna do is just kind of test your ability, your thought process with course management, and then it'll test your scoring ability as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you hit 2 balls, and then we'll go from there. Good ball. Left side of the fairway. And then go through your routine one more time. That's fine. So you got 2 shots here. The first one was left side of the fairway, and the other one was just in the right rough, blocked out behind the tree. So basically from here, you'd go forward and you'd hit the ball in the right rough, and then it's basically testing your shot shape and ability and your course management. So really good. That's perfect how you just did that.
Thanks.